Hi guys, welcome back. My last video, I did a pencil test and I got a lot of reaction to it. Today we're going to talk about some things that happened behind the scenes and after that video. So after I posted it, I had several people comment that Arteza knew about this problem and that they've changed the formula. So listen, I tried the Shuttle Art 172 and those pencils sucked a royal ding dong. But people told me that the 174s were different, so I went out and I bought the 174s. And I got to admit, I really like them a lot. And I haven't done a second review on it. I will. But I was very happy that I had bought the next set. So people did tell me that Arteza changed their formula and did all of this, and they, basically dealt with the problem. And I was like, okay. And I'm always, listen, if I do a bad review and something has improved with a company, I'm going to say it because that's just the right thing to do. But I didn't want another pencil set from Arteza. I really didn't. I've tried enough of their products. I've yet to find one that I've really liked. But I bit the bullet and I said, okay, I'll buy the 48 set. And I did. To be fair, so that I can give a fair and honest opinion of what is out there right now. But I have to say something. There is a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, that have this set. And that's the one with this. This is a definite old formula, or what they say is, air quotes, old formula. And they don't know. Well, after my video was done, I got an email from my friend Christopher Michael. And he's another YouTuber, and I'm going to direct you over to his channel once I'm done, because he did some tests that I didn't even think of doing, and his video is, I had a laugh at his video. It's very funny. Christopher said to me, I have the 120 set where people are saying it's the better set. I'm going to test it. I'm like, good, because these friggin' pencils cost $77. They better be expert, because they're toting themselves out as a professional pencil. Now, to be a professional pencil, first of all, you have to perform like a professional. You can't just take a piece of crap and say, oh, here's an expensive price point, I must be professional. There are standards. If you're selling to professionals, they're selling their work, or they're creating artwork that is not in coloring books. You have to have a certain standard that your pencils are going to hold up. So he bought the 120 set, and he actually had the 120 set because he told me like 2 weeks ago that he liked Arteza, and I just kind of rolled my eyes and said, okay, everybody's entitled to an opinion. So he contacted me and he's like, I did your test. And I was like, okay, what'd you get? How'd they do? Because I already had the 48s on order. If the 120s passed, I would cancel the 48s and say, oopsie poopsies, my bad. Because there was also somebody in the Facebook group, they did the test and their pencils did not react the same way as mine. So if two people that I know had better reactions with the pencil, then it was just Arteza's bad for having old pencils out there without people knowing that their binders are failing. That's their business. I can just report what I report. But his pencils failed. And I'm like, how could they fail? They're 120s. Everybody's saying that the 120s have the better formula. He's like, no, they did what your pencils did. And he went much further with it, because I really wasn't interested in contacting the Arteza company, because one, I was hounded by them a long time ago about doing reviews for them, and they sent me their art supplies. I didn't like any of it. I couldn't do a positive review on them because I was like, I can't get these words out of my mouth for anything that they sent to me. They just didn't like them. And I usually can find something positive to say about everything. I mean, I'll say their tin is pretty. Okay, that's about what I have to say. So his test, you can see what he did. He went a lot further with this company, and he actually contacted the Arteza company. And he spent an entire day going back and forth with the Arteza company. And their response was worse than I expected. You will see in his video, I don't want to post his receipts. You will see what their response was, and it was ridiculous. Then on top of that, he had already told a friend that he loved these pencils, and they went out and bought them, and they failed the test. So now the excuse that the new pencils are better and different is gone. And what's sad is the Arteza company knows this. They know that 50% of their pencils, and they don't know which ones are going to fail and which ones are not. And that's where he's going to give you the receipts. I'm just here to take a look at these new pencils and show you these are the brand new set. Comes in a nice, I love turtles, so they get an A+ on the artwork on this box. Turtles are my thing. That's my, I don't want Ming to hear that. So it comes with, I guess, a protector. And the first thing I opened up the pencils, this is exactly the way, what I saw. Can you see or notice anything? Okay. It's no big deal. When they go into the box, I've gotten pencils that have been, well, you can see there's something wrong with this pencil right here on it. I have gotten, packages of pencils where one of the tips were broken, and that's okay because, they do go through shipping. They start off from China. They end up on a boat somewhere, or they sometimes go by plane cargo. They end up in a warehouse. The boxes get bashed around. If they're soft, it's, you got to excuse the tip of a pencil from being broken. But what I don't get on this is, where is the pencil? There's no chips, nothing in there. Not in here, nothing. Which means only one thing. When they put the pencil in the box, quality control. I don't even know what's up with the wood on this pencil. But it went into the box this way. So, okay, no big deal. I wonder if this thing is even going to sharpen on me. I wonder what would happen. Okay, it made a nice tip. Well, that's a lot to have shaved down, having never used it, but... So, that was the first thing. Like, not a huge deal. What made a difference to me are these pencils water soluble the way they are? Now, some pencils are water soluble. I have another set that I got in today, which I'm going to put in another video, from Naomi. They actually say on the package that they are water soluble, but they're not watercolors. That's okay. You just told me it was water soluble. Okay, I have to be careful about water or any sort of liquid. They stated this. In fact, a lot of the Chinese pencil companies, when you look in Alibaba, will say there's a degree of water solubility. But they're not supposed to be water soluble if they're expert. I give budget pencils that little bit of a leeway. Listen, you're not paying for something that you expect to be light fast. You're not paying for something. You're paying for something that you're going to color in coloring books or give to a child, or you're not looking at professional art, which made me really nervous because somebody that I follow on Twitter that is a great artist just got Arteza pencils in, and they were like, "Oh, I'm using my brand new pencils." I'm like, "What pencils did you get?" He's like, "Arteza." I'm like, "Uh-oh," because I know this guy is a mixed media person. Good luck with you, buddy. These cannot be used with any sort of mixed media. I'm not going to spray them, but they can't even be sprayed. Christopher's going to spray it. So you want to seal your pictures? You want to make them airtight? You want to preserve them? Not these. So let me see how they perform. Okay, I've got my water. I'm going to use Q-tips this time. Let's see, I'm going to get you back out. I'm going to use Q-tips this time because I want to show the color, and I want to make sure that there's no aftermath on it, from another pencil. So the cleanest thing that I have is the Q-tips. I'm going to give it another layer. Now, these are your Expert brand. Now, I do think that these are a lot less scratchy and do have a little bit better coverage than the old set. I will admit they are smoother. And if I had just gotten this set right now, I'd probably say yeah. And if I didn't even think of solubility or anything like that, I would have said, yeah, they feel pretty good. I give them that. This is not the same feel as the last set. Now, I took it off the page. Very little effort. It completely dissolved off the page. Where is the new formula? This is a brand new box. This was a day old. Maybe blue is better. Blue did better. Green. This is the first time I'm doing this. I did one pencil earlier. Better than the last set. Let's try purple, which supposedly has a good... it's light fast, but let's see what purple does. So the blues and greens seem to be okay. Red so far is bleh. Okay, now remember that the purple has red in it. No. So now let's see about the yellow. Now, the yellow is blue and yellow make green. So if the problem is in the yellow, is in the red dye, the yellow should be good. And it is not. Okay. So what do you guys think? This is a problem. And you might not think it's a great problem where you just won't use water. You can't use Posca because Posca's liquid. So you can't use a whitener on this. You can't seal it, spray it, and you will see that you can't. That's a problem. And if you're expert, and I know a lot of people get confused with this, one plus is good. This set has hardly anything that they would consider light fast. And we're going to talk about light fast. I'm going to do a light fast with testing with this because the last pencil set, it bleached out in the sun in a week. So we're going to test this set. I have to set that up and then we'll take it out. Christopher's going to help me with that. He's going to do it from his part of the country, and I'll probably get a couple of my pencil testing people to put these in a window or where light comes in. We'll see how they perform. But because you have to really do it in different corners of the USA to really judge something perfectly. So we'll probably do a 3-month test coming up very shortly. Let's try the browns. And let me get a middle brown. Okay. This is going to be the last one that I do because it's not going to matter. I'm going very light with this. Hardly any water on there. Another thing that people had said, and before I go and send you over to Michael's channel, before I send you over to Christopher's channel, I'm always calling him Michael because my brother's name is Mike. You can't use these as watercolors because a couple of people said, well, just use them as watercolors if they're watercolor. They're not watercolor. Watercolors, the pigment activates and it spreads out on the paper. It also disintegrates. Now you could see this is not watercolor in any way. This is smeared out pigment because I have this whole middle area that just sits there being lumpy and bumpy. The same with here. Now, it's weird that the green and the green and the blue did not react this way. So if some people tested their pencils, you got to test the reds, purples, browns, yellow also. Because this didn't react. This is what it should be. I expect it to be just like this and just like this. This is unacceptable. I stand by my judgment. These are not watercolor pencils. A couple of people had said that maybe they had accidentally put the watercolors into my set. I went on Amazon, and in 2018, there were reviews from people who said the binder had broken down. It is 2021. There was complaints back in 2018, and this company didn't give a royal F that their product was doing this. Now what's the excuse? I'll send you over to Chris's channel. There's way more drama. I'm pissed. He's twice as pissed. And he's funny. So I will see you guys there. Take care.